folks, and welcome to the Pipnotic Symposium for the 4th of February 2021. Today we're going to look at the Euro Kiwi. Starting on the weekly chart, we can see that price into the beginning of a buy zone. You can see this candle here, which is an accumulation candle or pretty similar. This kind of closed above it, the lower the candle, so the slingshot was pulled back to here. Looking forward, this is where price came to more or less. Now price is starting to move, so that means we poked into a weekly buy zone, and so now we'll probably see price move higher. Going down to the daily chart, if we have a look at what we have here, you can see that we had prices struggling to move above this area. Once it came down, had a test and a lot of tests at this area here, then price finally broke away from around this area. So we do have a pretty interesting area, a buy zone just around this area here. So we can expect price to poke back down into that area, and if we go to the 4-hour chart, maybe get a bit of clarity, we'll mark that area off. Looks something like that. We can't really see in there. We'll have a look on the 1 hour in just a second, but this area was formed, price tested it several times, and now it's gone. The area that did it is down here, something like that. Okay. So this brings our attention to about the 89.20 area. This updates 89.20. Going on to the hourly chart, bit of clarity. Where do we have the breakaway? We have the breakaway from here, so we could box off this area, something like that. But in a situation that it looks like this, I would want substantial protection, so I would probably feel more comfortable doing something like that. And so here I would maybe consider putting my entry like this and my stop lower. Okay, so this is what I would be looking to do from around this area. So about the 89.20, we'll probably see price start to slow down, maybe feed a little bit deeper, and then begin to turn around. But this is taken from our bias on the weekly chart, poked into the buy zone, so we expect price to turn around. It'll probably move up to an opposing area, and we have something here. Price was tested here, price came back, tested it, came back down to it once, twice. We sat on the area, let the software mark it off, and then the software found the area for us, and it's up at around here. So this is where we have our target to get out of the trade. I'd probably mark the lows here. Okay, so if we go, we can put that one on here, so put that at the 07. Stop loss is 88.74. Oops, 0.8874. We'll do that in a second. This is an hourly. Actually, you know what? It's actually like it's a weekly, daily, 4-hour, and a 1 hour. So they're all lined up. Have the buy limit at 89.20. 89.20. We'll put it in like that. For our target, we'll go here, and our target would go maybe somewhere around here. Okay, just below. This would be an interesting area. So that's what we have there for that trade. We also had John asking around the dollar Swiss franc. So let's have a look what that looks like. Starting on the weekly. What? Isn't the exact same one we did? Okay, maybe I was on the wrong chart. Let's have a look. Okay, so we did the American dollar Swiss franc first, not the euro Kiwi. So this is what we have here. Beautiful area. And now we will do the euro Kiwi. Sorry for the mix-up. I got my charts upside down. So having a look here on the weekly chart, we are getting close to some buy zones. We had a huge push higher from around this area here. All of these areas are testing. I mean, we had something in here. It's going to do something like this. So we had this area here. It was tested. The area that removed it is here. This area has been tested once, twice. This one removed it. Here's the area that did it. It's been tested. Price has not yet done anything, so this is probably where price will go to, and this is the one that's important because this is the one that caused price to be removed at this price point just here, which was tested, and then price rallied. We had a run, bit of a breather, and then price cut through it. Price tested it, telling us where the edge of the buy zone is, so this would be a really nice place to buy once price gets there. But for the time being, I mean, we have price already trading back in these areas here, so there's probably not a lot of reasons that price will not continue to move lower and reach this area just here. Okay, so price is slowly beginning to break down. Let's go to the daily chart and have a look. You can see here that we need to find these areas that are responsible for removing other areas. So finding those, okay, I gotta zoom in a little bit small. Okay, so let's find these areas. Okay, so here we had this area. Price tested it. It was removed by this area here. Price almost bought it. We poked through it. We removed. We cut through it. This is not a very pretty one, so I'm going to say that this is the area here. This is where price had to come back to before it went down. Been tested once, twice, 3 times. This area removed it, so we move our thing down to here. Okay, been tested once, almost went through it, and now price has gone through it. As you can see, price went through it, we came back, went through it, we came back. The area that removed it was this one here, just here. Okay, this is where price, this is the candle that managed to trade below it and hold. So this is a place that we would consider price to return to. What I don't like terribly much about this area is that we have a lot of trading around this area in here. Okay, so we could look a little bit higher, or we could go into the smaller time frame and have a look. So that's at the 168.77, 168.77. Whoa, that was ugly. 168.77. Where are we? 168. That brings our attention to around here. So let's just do the same thing here. Okay, so we want to find areas that have been removed. Going down, down. Okay, let's do this. Actually, I'll just do here using the drawing tool just here. So we had an area here, tested several times, price went through it, but we held. So this one is fine. We had a child that moved, that formed above it. Okay, so we have this one here, which is marked off. Price tested that, and then we went down. On the hourly chart, we have what appears to be some demand here. It was tested once, twice, and then a couple of times here, and then price went through it. The one that cut through it is this one in here. Okay, this is where price cut through it. So this would be the likely place for price to return to in the not so distant future. Let's see where we are. 68. I can't even see what that says. 68. I don't know. Let's go here and we'll see it on this time frame. Okay, so here we can see the same thing happening again. So I'm going to use the drawing tool here. So we had, I believe it was this one here. Okay, price tested once, here, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Oh, almost went through it. We came back up. This is the one that removed it. Okay, so this is the one we would look to sell at. So from here, then up a little bit. So we've got lots of space for that to wriggle from. And that is at the 16800 area. So I'm going to put that in. That's like nice wide stops to give these room to breathe. So the stop is 168.75, 168.75. The target we'll do in a minute. This is kind of a top down. You know, we did like the daily, the 4 hour, and then the 1 hour, and then sell. So if we do the 167, 90, 98. Boom. And let's go back here and find the area where price would like to respond at, and that's probably down here. nice turnaround here, so we'll leave it there for the time being. Okay, so that's what we have for those two pairs. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching.